Hi everyone, good evening, welcome to this video. I'm here with my first life-size Chucky. Actually, life-size is pretty large, that's what I mean by life-size. This is my first large Chucky doll, and I know he's not the most accurate one, but he still is a charming little guy. And the reason I actually use him in this video is because he's always been very special to me, and also because he is, well, we've come a long way, and in this video I would like to unbox a very special, one-of-a-kind item, which I actually never thought I would ever own. So for me this is like a bit of a dream come true, and actually would like to show this or share this with my little Love Bites here. That's his nickname. We actually Camilla nicknamed him Love Bites, and actually that is actually how it ends up being Chucky's nickname. So well, this Chucky is from Official Toys Limited, as far as I know. He is from '96, and I know he might look kind of crappy depending what you're used to, but we have been together for a while, and I sleep next to him like every night. I just can't sleep without him. He's adorable. So now I'm going to show you quickly what I'm going to unbox. I'm just gonna let you read the box, because that says like everything. I'm just gonna put him here. So this is what just came to my door this morning. I was really surprised. It was pretty quick. This is a Trick or Treat life-size Child's Play 2 Chucky doll prop, and he is number apparently 823 out of 5,000. I don't really know what's included in this box. Probably just the doll, because I saw some of them with a knife. Mine says here without sticker, so I don't really know what it actually means. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people receiving their dolls, and apparently they always come with such a box. And it all started with a scam. I wanted one of these dolls. I found it for like $50. I ordered it, and apparently it was a scam. Now you're gonna say, how stupid can you be? But that shows quite much how much I really wanted to have that doll. So I was quite surprised, and after I actually I opened an argument about this. Well, I'm still waiting for my money, but I was kind of sad. And then I saw this doll available on Amazon, and I had like incredible, I'm gonna say it like this, yeah, circumstances which allowed me to get this doll, while in first place I didn't really approve the $500 bill for him. So this is really a $500 doll. I paid like 475 euros for it, but without exaggerating, on a American website you probably pay $500 for it. So just that people have been saying how much and how incredible this doll is, so I would like to open this package and, well, let's have a look at him. There you go, I just opened the box, and this is what I pulled out. Now I really needed my two hands for this, because he's kind of heavy. He has like bubble plastic all over it. So, let's see if I can take it off. It's taped as well. Now this item on Amazon.fr is quite new. I regularly check for Chucky dolls, and I never saw a good guy doll from Trick or Treat. So it's kind of surprising. But since actually I received a lot of money for my birthday, and I have been saving, also I could collect a bit of money by walking dogs, and that is actually how, and I was about to get paid as well, so that is actually how I had like gathered nice circumstances in which I could actually get this doll, because in fact I thought it was quite irresponsible to get this doll for that price. Luckily, he's good quality, and people think he's really worth every penny. A lot of people say that, so actually a warning here. I'll use my both hands for this to make it go quicker. there you go. This is the real guy. It's amazing. And it's actually incredible how large the box is. I'm not a very tall person, but when I actually put the box aside, like this, I can actually easily put my hand on it like this. So, it is quite tall, as you can see. It's a large box. And it's kind of heavy. Oop, there you go. But the doll is very well attached inside. So I'm just going to show you the box quickly. The little doll inside is adorable. But the box is in fact just like in the movie. With all the inscriptions like he wants to be your friend. Collect all the good guy accessories. I don't have any accessories so far. Not quite sure I will collect them. He wants you for his best friend. Now here you have the adorable little good guy pictures with the boys running. That's so cute. I don't really like children, but when I see them like this, it's so adorable. So there you go. And here you have also the back, which is quite accurate in fact. And also those little good guys' footprints. That's so cute. That's really cute. Now I would actually advise people who consider having this doll, if you're over the fact about what you have to pay, there's not much work left to do. Here you have some others. It's so cute. I would really advise get this doll as soon as you're ready. So if you're not sure yet, wait a little longer, and just get him when you really think that is the very one thing you want to do. Because if you don't feel ready for it, well, it might just be it might just not be or feel the same. It might just hurt you maybe, but now still have to look at what's inside. But the fact is that it took me several months to be actually ready to get this guy, and in fact it all happened as a surprise. I didn't even think of it. So it's just that I had to get used to the fact that I had to pay more like 400 so many euros for it, and that is really what stopped me. I would have collected this doll for a while, or I would have been collecting it way earlier if the price wasn't so. Because this is not actually what I call affordable, but you can get a cheaper Chucky doll, but that won't be so accurate, of course. So the most accurate ones are the most expensive ones. Here's the good guy logo, which is amazing. So let's have a look. I think I'll have to pull the doll out with my both hands, maybe. So hold on a second. There you go. That's him. Isn't it just amazing? And I just can't believe that I have one of those. So yeah, I just unboxed him. It took me a while, so yeah, be careful with the sharp things, don't hurt yourself, and also take your time to take this guy out of its box, because he is very well attached. Now I'm just going to give you a quick view on, well, how he's actually assembled and stuff. So I don't really know what this material is, but it's quite hard. It is a really good quality, and as you can see, the finishing in his face, the paintings on his buck teeth, the adorable blue light-colored eyes, the little freckles on his face, and also little ears here, so cute. He comes with a hairnet, so you have to remove it, and then his hair actually folds in the right cut. There you go. So he's absolutely really accurate. I think so. He's really sweet. Also his neck here. But I see a few details that I don't have in my other Chucky dolls. So that's of course the advantage if you get a more expensive one for once. Also here, the way actually his overalls come over his shoulders, it was never so accurate on my other dolls. Still, I think my other dolls complete this one. He has like all the little embroidered, it's not embroidered, it's more like, I don't really know, these are little transfers on his overalls, just like the logo Good Guys. Really sweet. And his little sweatshirt, I don't really know what it's made of, but it's really soft, and the colors are really, really, well, screen accurate. It's amazing. This doll is just the exact copy of the movie doll, in fact. But actually, I think this is what this doll is well known for. So you don't get a doll that's that expensive to have something bootleggish or something that doesn't really look like what you want to get, in fact. So it's quite normal that this doll has really nice finishings. Also here, the hair, this is really my favorite part of him. The length of his hair, the way it's actually, the way the hair is put into his head is really nice. And it's just, yeah, amazing. So just showing you, in fact, there's not quite much to say about this. As far as I know, there's no head articulation on this doll. So that is a bit of a, disappointment, because I wanted to turn his head. He has no voice box either, so no batteries. And the leftover part of his body, like his limbs and his belly, are made out of foam. So I'm pretty sure there's some kind of a skeleton inside, probably more like in the core of the doll, really deep. But his body's like made out of the same material. It kind of feels like the same material in which that you can make, in which that stress balls are made. Kind of squishy plastic material. I might show you here. And actually, maybe I should lay him down. He's kind of heavy. Actually, when you just pull up, for example, his sleeves here you can see the foam. And I just hope that this material can hold a while, because I don't want that stuff to dry up and peel off after a few years. I got this doll for the rest of my life, and I would like to keep it this way. And I just hope that this foam can actually, I hope this foam is that durable. There is a wire in there that can help the doll just move. You can pose it in each and every way, so it has quite much of articulations. Unfortunately, there are a few trenches into the foam. Like here, for example, there's a trench between his leg and his belly. You kind of feel this really when you actually just hold him here. Here as well, it's like a deep trench, just to make sure that you have the possibility to sit the doll up. And also here on his little bummy, you have the same trench passing along here and here. And these are two things that I really like: those trenches and the foam. This is not the kind of stuff that I really like. But it doesn't matter, it's a bad doll. It's an amazing doll. It's amazing. It's, without any doubt, the most accurate one I have. You can remove his shoes, and he has like little socks under his... Just that I have to pull out the socks a bit. His socks are a bit hidden. I ended up just knotting his laces because they went loose. And here he has like little socks. These little socks are a bit hidden. I'm gonna pull them out after the video. Just to make sure that his shoes are well on his feet. He has like pretty skinny ankles. He can't really stand on his own. You really need to sustain this guy, or get a little something to sustain him. So, there you go. You can actually have him standing, but he would just fall. So yeah. Here on the bottom of his shoes you have the good guy prints, like the tools and the logo. And in fact you can even, with paint, make little footprints, just like on the box. It would be funny. He has like an amazing detail on his shoes. So the shoelaces with the good guy logo. And here you have like the stitching also on his shoes. And also the creamy color of the bottoms and the bottoms as well. And I really like the coloring of the stripes and the finishings. It's incredibly accurate. Now I'm gonna just sit up this doll next to me in bed. That's actually what I wanted to get it for, and to take it to Comic-Con, but I'm not quite sure I'm gonna do that, because since he can't turn his head, it might be a bit weird. He has, like, here you have his knee. because you can feel this in the foam. You have like a little hole here that you can actually bend his knee. So you can actually feel his knee coming out here in the foam. I just hope this foam will hold on for a while. Because that is something I not really appreciate about it. There you go. That is really cute, of course. The proportions of this doll, the size of the head compared with the size with the feet and the body, it's amazing. Also, the proportions of this doll are really well made. There you go. The length of his hair as well, and he's really soft. This is not a doll that I'm gonna use really much because I want him to stay in a good condition. And I'm not quite sure if I will ever be able to get myself a second one, because getting the first one was already a serious thing to do. And the most pretty thing is when I was actually opening that box that I felt like no regrets. So I'm glad, and I'm super happy I finally got that doll, because I saw so many people with that doll, and I was like, oh my god, I wish one day I could collect one of those, but I never thought that they would actually ever come. So for me, this is really special. And I'm pretty sure that also for other people, they experience exactly the same as I do when they open their box. It sure is something to get for that money. So I can actually imagine them, for people receiving this, that this must be just a one-of-a-kind opportunity. And I can imagine people being like so super excited to receive this guy. I'm going to show you the back maybe. There you go. Little neck. So the hair fall on his shoulder is really cute. Also, the cute thing about these dolls is that they have like a little female streak. They kind of look a bit female. And, well, I think it's super charming actually that they end up to be male, because I think they look quite more like females, but they're amazing. I have to get used to the fact that this doll's feet always go with me, so I have to place them back all the time. His hands are a bit hard. The same material as his head, in fact. And here, this is the other hand. Mine apparently doesn't have a knife or something, so he doesn't come with something to hold. Apparently his hands have both the same. And I got him a little something to hold for Halloween, which I'm going to show you if I can reach it. It's a little lantern, so it was really cute for him. So there you go. There are no batteries in it yet. It's super tacky, in fact. There you go. For a trick-or-treat doll, that might be quite accurate. Yeah. Oh, quite fitting. Sorry, I'm getting so tired right now. So there you go. And there's my Chucky. Are you Chucky? Yeah, that's in fact what's missing on this guy. That's the voice box. He doesn't talk back. So yeah, that's really missing. But maybe there are some additions with a voice box, or people who make them themselves. So yeah, there you go. Is there anything more I can show you about this guy? I'm not gonna take his clothes off. I think he looks really nice like this. So there are like no limitations. You can just pose this doll however you want. Because of the foam and the wires in him, it's in fact quite possible to do like any possibility. You can make him wave. You can make him say hi. You can, yeah, well, he's quite heavy, so he just falls and then he bends his knees like this. He does that a lot. That's a bit annoying. He does that an awful lot of times. Another plastic packaging, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna put this guy next to my pillow. So he's kind of sturdy. Also here, he's pretty heavy to hold and soft, rather soft. But you must really like that foam because his entire body, except from the head, is made out of this foam. And his shoes. His shoes are pretty hard as well. Apparently this is a mass marketed, accurate good guy doll. So it goes for quite a bit, but a doll from an artist can cost apparently around $1,500 or $2,000. So I think this might be a good conclusion. From that point of view, this doll can be a nice addition or a nice conclusion. So there you go. I think this is all I can tell you about Chucky. I don't really know how they made his eyes. I feel like eyeballs. Really nicely. This doll is actually really nicely finished in each and any detail. So a lot of people say that it's really worth the money, and I don't really know about that, but I think it's really cute. But you must be a Chucky fan, of course, because if you're not, this might not be an item for you. See, with the foam, he's always bending his limbs, pausing his feet in weird ways. Good boy. Good boy. His head is really large. See how large my hand is compared with his head. But I have small hands, so. There you go. Now, I think this is all about for this. This is all I can show you about this Chucky boy. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions about this guy, just send them in the comments below. Make sure to answer them. I wish you a very good night, and I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!